What? Why is this on here? Hey y'all, hey. How is everybody? I don't know what this thing is doing. It's acting real crazy today. What is this? Why won't go off? Hey, Linda Johnson. How you doing? How is everybody doing on this good Sunday? I hope everybody had a prosperous, great, uplifting week. Tell me how your week been. How your week been? Have you been inspired this week? Did you do something new this week? What has your week been like? What is this? Okay, there it go. That's the problem. There it go. I'm doing good. How are you? I am blessed and highly favored, Linda Johnson. I definitely am. I've had an amazing week in here with these cheering. Then I had the stomach vibe. Well, I ain't gonna even say. I'm gonna say, well, it was amazing because I still chose for it to be amazing outside of all the mess going on because this stomach virus is running rampant in this house and it has everybody going down. At this point, I have not got it, thank God. And I'm praying that God show me some grace and don't let me get it, baby, because it is awful. It is awful. Hey, Fanny, wonderfully blessed. How you doing, Queen? Fanny said, hey, Linda. How have y'all week been? Hey, Tierra Pankney. It has been definitely a week of revelation. Like I told y'all, we in that revealing season, honey. A lot is being revealed just around this life, life in general. A lot of things that was hidden before are no longer hidden. A lot of things just in my personal life, the people I chose to have in my space. Don't start. I'm gonna let you hold it when I get off, okay? Y'all, her tablet doing dead, honey. So y'all know let me hold your tablet. She want my tablet, y'all. She don't want me to talk to y'all. Hey, Angela Dublin. Hey, no more drama. How y'all week been? Not good for me trying to regroup. Not the best space at all. You're not in the best space at all. Well, I told y'all we was gonna have those days. But I told y'all, despite all things, we got to still choose to be happy. Even despite that, we have to find some happy place inside of the turmoil to hide yourself in. Okay, we're gonna have to just find that happy place to hide ourselves in, even when we're going through hell. We gotta grab our little piece of happiness out of the hell, and that's what we gotta remain. Let what's happening around you. If you can't control it, understand. We just can't control it. What we can't control, we can't control it. We definitely not gonna sit there and allow it to tear us down or drain our energy. We're gonna choose to just be strong through it all. We know who we are and whose we are, and we know that He's gonna bring us out victorious. No matter what it is, we know we're gonna come out on the other side a winner. So you have to go through it. Okay, so this is just the season. It's gonna happen to us all. It's gonna come out the blue sometimes. But we understand what we're going through right now. But we know what the ending result of all the hell that's gonna come around. We know what the ending result is. So with knowing that, we have the strength and the power already inside of us to make it through. Because like I said, it's been a rough week. Hey, Terry Cody. It's not easy. I feel in hell. Love your channel because you give positive vibes. It's not good at all. I totally understand, Miss Terry Pank. Now, we definitely sending out prayers of comfort, prayers of understanding, and prayers of strength for you doing while you're going through. But you be strong doing the test. And you know that you have been chosen for a reason. And know that at the end of the day, your blessings will be bigger. The blessings will be bigger than the hell you having to go through right now to get to it. And once you get to where you're going, you'll understand why you had to go through to get to. I'm not going to tell you that I'm not gonna be the one to tell you, you know, try to tell you otherwise. It wasn't meant for you and all this and all that, because see, that's just not how it go. You know, we have to see life for what it is. The good and bad go hand in hand, y'all. That's why I told you I've been dealing with everybody here with the stomach virus all week long. That's how, you know, I had got sick, but it wasn't a stomach virus. But then now slowly everybody else is getting sick, but they're getting sick with the stomach virus. So I'm still trying to find a place within watching my family be so sick. To smile, because you know at the end of the day I'm watching them as they're going through their sicknesses. I'm watching each one get better though, you know, so one is getting better, then another one's going down. So at the end of the day, great God is still showing grace, even though it's sad. Definitely when you're watching your baby sick and you watching your babies go through, and as a mother you be broken. Oh, I just wish I could do more. You know, you go get what you can get to try to help them heal. And of course, like I said, mentally you're tormented because you're watching your little innocent babies. um Even my husband, he has it today. You know, just go down, and he's always so strong, but watching him in his weakest state today, you know, that's why I'm not gonna be here too long, y'all. But I want to come in and check in. It's hard, but I know God, He ain't taking them from me. You know, they going through their sickness, but they come out victorious at the end. They come out better, you know, and they getting better like overnight. I don't know if this is a 24-hour thing or what, but they getting better, you know. And He's giving me the strength to endure. I'm always usually the last one that go down. I think that's always what mamas go down last. God give you the strength. See, that's a message in that too. You know, God allow you to take care of everybody, but then in the end, mama go down. You know, He give mamas the strength to take care of the husbands and the kids during the sicknesses, and then in the end, she's the one that goes down. You know, so it's still a blessing in that as well. You know, He don't have you down while they down, because He know that they gonna need you. They gonna need your strength. They gonna need your comfort. They gonna need you to be able to be there for them. So He provides you with all you need to take care of them until it's your turn. You know. Please hit the like and share button. Thank you so much, No More Drama. Yes, y'all, please hit the like, share button. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I welcome everybody over here. You know, we are positive over here. We do our best to talk. Yes, we react to stuff, but it's always unbiased, because we all understand over here that none of us sit high enough to judge. At the end of the day, everybody's going to be everybody. Everybody going to do what they're going to do. Everybody has to go through their own life trials and tribulations. And the last thing that we do over here is when somebody already going through, will we add anything negative to that? We don't believe in that. Hey, Rosalind Jones. Hey, I was seeing, y'all know what I'm seeing this week. We're gonna talk about Kyle, but he hasn't been doing much to. I think he ended up sharing a video, an old video. He said he was trying to get his page, I guess the algorithm, back right with his page. So he shared an old video. I'm figuring just talking about when he was talking about him not getting money for Shell, and now they even trying to blow that back up. You know, of course, trying to cause confusion within the family. And you know, he said he said I was being a little B word. My sister did give me some money. So I'm glad he's not too much feeding into it. But of course, the negative Nancy's around that one for some reason want the worst for this family is trying to throw fuel in there and keep trying to pump him up, because they just waiting for him to say something negative. And I hope he don't fall into that trap. Understand what they're trying to do. They want to see you and your family at each other. You know what I'm saying? Because seeing a happy family is not entertaining to them. For some reason, again, I told y'all, drama sells, drama fuels. I wish people would accept inspiration the same way they accept drama in their life. You know, people, I guess that's more entertaining to them. But when this is a family, people should, you know, learn how to step back and step down. You know, and I think that's a thing that a lot of people don't understand in this life. My grandmother always taught me, don't insert yourself in stuff that has nothing to do with you, especially in a negative way. Regardless if you have feelings about it or whatever, sometimes silence is golden, you know, and a lot of people don't understand that. Silence is golden sometimes, even if you have a very loud opinion. Understand what may come from your opinion, so understand when to stand down. You know, it's okay to stand down sometimes. You know, it don't take, you know, it don't take any value from who you are, just knowing how to stand down sometimes. Stand down. Let people handle their own stuff the way that they choose to handle it, as long as they're not physically hurting each other. Of course, do your best not to let people physically hurt each other. But if they just doing they having a little moment, stand down. Just sit back and hush. You know, it's okay to hush sometimes. Devil comes to kill and destroy. Amen. Yes, he do. And this is his season. This is his rapid season right here. The season that we're in. He's coming to kill, steal, and destroy. This is when he's running rampant. because the blessings are coming. We're in that prosperous season. So the blessings are coming. So unfortunately, to make it to that, this hell is brewing. And you know, and only people that's strong enough is going to come out on the winning end of this spiritual warfare that we all are finding ourselves in some form. You know, we all are in spiritual warfare. So we're going to have to stay strong and stand firm and stand solid in God's word. No wavering in this season. Because I'm telling you, things are going to come in your life that they're going to be coming out the blue. And you're going to have to be the one that, you know, you're going to have to be the one to stand down sometimes. Even when you don't want to stand down. You know, even if you strong-headed like me, you feel like I ain't, nah. But, you know, this is the season when you're being tested. You're going to have to stand down sometimes, you know. Always just seeming like, you know, always wanting the last word. Sometimes the last word ain't even worth saying, you know. Stand down, y'all. This is just stand down season. As long as nobody ain't trying to hurt you, it ain't nothing that's going to affect your livelihood. Some things can be, don't even deserve your attention, you know. A lot of, you know, nonsense going to try to intervene. If it don't, you know, it ain't affecting your life. Your life can continue to go on without it. Don't even let it have a place in your space, okay? Don't invite nonsense in your life. Don't invite negative vibes in your life. If you could do without it, honey, it ain't affecting nothing in your life for real. Do without it. You know what I'm saying? Let negative people be negative. Let miserable people be miserable, because misery loves company, honey. And y'all cannot want to be that kind of company. You know, none of us need company that bad that we gonna wallow in misery with you. Yes, ma'am. That's why I had to let go and forgive my family, because I know how the devil works. Amen. Ranting with Big 50. And sometimes they the worst ones. Sometimes our family put us in the worst positions. The ones we love the most, honey. They'll put us in the worst positions. And the thing about them is you don't even see it coming, because you love them so much and you wouldn't think they'll do nothing to hurt you. So you don't even see they deceit coming, because you ain't looking for it. See, your enemies, you already know they're your enemies. But see, when it's the people that you love, it's no way to prepare for that. You don't even see that coming. So that's why they hit like a stack of bricks, because it comes out of nowhere. Because you think in your mind, I would never do that to them. Why is they doing that to me? It's because it's who they are. But understand, it's a bigger, you know, God is watching over you. God said, vengeance is mine. I said, the Lord, he'll handle them people. And like I said, as long as it ain't nothing physical or it ain't interrupting your livelihood, your everyday life, shrug it off. And that's going to surprise them more than anything when they can't get a reaction. You're like, child, bye. Go ahead, find somebody else to play with. You know, you don't indulge like they want you to indulge, because a lot of people, when they know that you're in your season, the devil will send them to try to disrupt you and try to throw you off your square. You know, because they already know, like, you're under a person like me that's under construction, he'll try to send those people because he feel like you can be wavered, you can bend. You know, you're not that solid yet. So people push until they get the reaction that they want. Then once they get the reaction that they want, those are the people like, it wasn't even that serious. You overreacted. No, you kept bothering me and I told you to go ahead. But you kept bothering me until you got this reaction. Now you want to make me feel bad for reacting the way I reacted. You can't tell nobody how to react when you're trying to bring hell in their life. You can't tell nobody how to react when they're asking you to just leave them alone, and you can't, because they understand the vibes that you're bringing are not the vibes that they want in their life. If somebody tell you how to leave them alone, learn to leave them alone. They just don't want you in their space. Life goes on. I ain't fighting for a space in nobody's life in this season, okay? If you want me in your life or you don't. I'm not fighting for a place because I don't have to. I know what I offer. I know what I bring to the table, and it shouldn't be a fight to love you. Either you're going to allow me to love you properly and you're going to love me properly, or we ain't loving each other. I'm going to love you from a distance. But I'm not fighting for a place in your life. I've done all that. I've earned my place in the rooms that I need to sit in. So it ain't no more, you know, nothing else is required. If you require more, I ain't got no more. I gave you what I got. Okay? And I ain't overextending myself to appease you either. Not in this season. I'm not the quiet one. They know how to get that reaction. I get straight ignored, but I'm good. Yeah, I ain't the quiet one either, to be honest. I ain't the quiet one, but that's why I always say I'm under construction. But I have been doing very good lately at letting stuff roll off my back. I've done very good at I just say, just know the things that's worth the fight and the things that are not. So that's what I'm getting good at. Understanding what's worth the fight and what's just not. And it's okay to make a decision and know how to differentiate between the two. Some things are just not worth the fight. Some things are just energy drainers because you got something that you need strength for that's coming up. So then they send these little obstacles in your way to go ahead and drain your energy. So when the big thing comes that you need to have all that energy for, you don't got it no more because you done wasted it on a lot of nonsense. So on the thing when you really need to apply your energy, there's no more energy left because you don't wasted it on stuff that you could have let roll off your back. See, something big is coming and we're going to all need our strength. So for the little stuff, let it be. Let it roll off your back, honey. Like I said, if it ain't financing you, it ain't moving in your life in a positive way, don't welcome it. I literally been alone from my ex to some family to my best friend. I don't have the energy to fight anymore, even though it hurts. But I have seen so much I didn't want. Yeah, I told you it's revelation season, baby. You don't want it to be true, but it's true. And what you do is learn the lesson. Learn the lesson through the revelation. While it's being revealed to you, don't ignore nothing that's being revealed to you in this season. Pay attention to it and move accordingly. Even if it's the people that you love the most. Don't keep letting people fumble you and play up in your face. Take the lessons that you're learning in this season and use them to grow. Use them for your next season that you're walking into. Because like I said, unfortunately, everybody can't go with you. So those people are being revealed in this season. The people that's not supposed to go with you. The people that you done had around a little too long. The people that you're allowed to stay in your space when you knew their time been up. In this season, they're going to be revealed to you. It's not worth it. I have to focus on getting my money, okay? Get your money, your stability, and get closer to God. Set the foundation for your children, for whoever it is that you love, you want to set a foundation for. That's the focus. Everything positive. Anything negative, we don't got no time for that. Not in this season. We done did enough of that. I think we've all been to a place where we've endured and we wallowed in that mess long enough. At some point, we got to say time out. At some point, you got to decide to take yourself out of the equation that you know that you bigger than. You have to choose. You have total control over your mind, what you indulge in. You have total control over that. You can't put yourself in a negative situation and expect blessings to come in the middle of confusion. God is not the author of confusion. So when there's so much confusion and so much mess going around that you don't have a clear vision, that is not what God is. Those are where the obstacles are. Those are where the things that's trying to block you from your blessings. Those where those things settle. So you choose how long you're going to allow yourself to be in that space and hinder your own blessings. How long you going to want to stay stagnant in your life? How long you going to stay just where you are? If you keep allowing yourself to insert yourself in the confusion where God does not reside, then who can you really blame for what you go through? Who can you really blame for that but yourself? Because you're allowing yourself to go through it. Let's take everybody else that's actually inserting the drama and confusion in our life. Let's take them out of the equation. Let's just look at ourselves. What are we allowing? Let's really just look back at the people that's in our life causing all this confusion and all this mess around us, okay? Let's just look at ourselves in this moment. What are these people really offering to your life? Do these people pour into you everyday positivity? Do these people just nurture you? Do these people fill your cup when it's running empty? I bet you the answer is no. Because the people in your life that do that don't come with confusion. See, we have to look at ourselves and blame ourselves for some of the stuff that we allow in our life. Because see, sometimes the fear of being lonely allows us to be complacent with people that we know should no longer be in our space. But we're scared to be alone. But you got to understand, alone sometimes is what we need to be. Totally alone. Because in that time, you're clear. There's no outside noises. There's not everybody else piling up their mess on you. So your mind is completely clear to focus on you. And focus on what it is you need to do to better yourself. What it is you need to do to make yourself happy. What it is you need to do to refill your cup. What it is in this life that you want to do before your time, before your number's called. What it is in this life that you know that you deserve, but you feel like you're not worthy of it. But in this season, I'm going to step out on faith. I'm going to go after what it is that I want in my life, because I understand that there's no bump beds, and that caskets don't have bump beds. I understand that everything material in this life that I have, I can't take with me when my time is up. What is it that I want to do? No money, no materialistic stuff. None of that goes with me. You go by yourself, just you. So what have you really done towards your own happiness? Let's all ask ourselves that question today. What have you really done towards your own happiness? Not your children's happiness, not your spouse happiness, towards your happiness. What have you really done? What have you done for yourself? Hey, Jesse Stanton. Good evening, everyone from Houston, Texas. Hey, R. From Houston, Texas. Hey, R, how you doing? I missed you. My baby just walked out here, too. She came here fussing with me because she want my iPad, y'all. Because her iPad did. You know, she would have loved for me to say, hey, R, so she can get on here. She probably going to walk back around before I get off here because her iPad done went dead. So instead of charging her, she thinks she's supposed to take mine. Terry Cody, Miss R said, hey. So ask yourself in this place, what have you done for yourself this week? What have you done different for yourself this week that can go towards something that you know you really want to do in life, something that you know that's one step closer to a career that you want, the house that you want, or whatever it is that your heart desires? What have you done this week that has you one step closer to achieving that? Meditation and reading earlier. That's good. Meditation is always good. Rant with Big 50. That's that alone time. That alone time to just think. I've been laying low trying to heal. Amen. Trying to heal. What been wrong with you, Ms. R? That's why you been gone? I was wondering where you was. Trying to heal. Oh, that done hurt my feelings, Ms. R. What's been wrong? Well, you don't have to say it, but I pray that God heals you expeditiously, Ms. R. I pray that God heal you from the top of your head to the soles of your feet, and that your healing is speedy. Writing in my journal, okay? Writing those thoughts down, make them manifest on that paper. That is a good practice. I love to do that, writing stuff down. I even have burn books. When stuff is going on, a lot is going, my emotions get overflowed. I like to write stuff down and burn it. Like write it down on paper, and I'll go out and burn it. That is a great practice. Like thoughts that you can't, you know how sometimes your head gets so full of stuff. Sometimes you don't feel like you can talk to nobody outside of God. You know, you talk to God, but sometimes I just write stuff down on paper. Things that I want out of my life, I just write it down on paper, and we have burning sessions. Well, I'll just burn it. Take it out and just burn it. Try to release it. Oh yeah, the prayers ain't gonna never stop coming, Miss R, for you. You already know it. I didn't even know, because Terry said I've been keeping you in continuous prayers. What did I miss? I remember one time you was sick, but I thought you had got better, Miss R. Something else must have happened that I wasn't aware of. No more drama. Say, hey, Jess. But you know, we still praying for you, Miss R. I ain't know nothing like that was wrong, but I was still praying because I wasn't seeing you. I definitely noticed one thing about you, R. When you gone, your presence is missed. We feel it. We feel your absence for sure. You are definitely a light. Definitely a shining light. But yeah, we just have to make time, no matter what's going on in our life or what's going on around us, that time to put self first and do at least one thing towards where we're trying to get in this lifetime. At least one thing. I don't care how old you are or whatever. Take at least that first step. Every week, take another step towards where you're trying to go. I know, because life's still happening in the midst of us trying to backtrack and fix what we broke, or set a standard now for the rest of our life because we've now chosen to put ourselves first. So it's a lot of fixing we got to do in the midst of it. I know with all that and in your regular life that you put yourself in, it's a lot. But you still got to take a moment out of the time to get that one step closer to where you're trying to go. Because God said you take that first step, he'll take the rest. So we got to make sure we're taking that first step. We're not just talking. We're not just talking about it. We're being about it. We got to make sure we're doing that, y'all. I've been sick on and off for a few months, but it got worse a month ago. Oh, my God. Lord, please, God. We definitely send a prayer of healing your way, Miss R. Lord, please heal her from the top of her head to the soles of her feet, God. Whatever is going on, Lord God, please show up in our life, Lord God. Show her, please, God, show her that you're still in the healing business. Okay, Dr. Jesus is still on call. Okay? Dr. Jesus is still on call. And I'm definitely calling out and praying out to him that he heals you, R. Because I don't trust nobody. I don't care what they medical or whatever. I don't trust nobody like I trust him for your healing. So yeah, I know a lot of stuff will come along. Yep, Dwayne ain't here either. I seen him over in Cow Chat last night. I don't know where Dwayne at. Yes, that's so true. I miss you at R. When I don't see you in the few chats I'm in, exactly. We like, where R at? I swear we've been saying like, where's R? I've definitely been saying that when I be in chat because I'm so used to seeing them. Amen. Like this season, y'all don't forget about yourself. Don't just be on here saying, yeah, I agree and all this and all that. But once we hang up these lives, y'all, you're back to worrying about everybody but yourself. Stop sleeping on yourself. I know life happens and I know sometimes it seems hard. Fine, make it happen. Remember, I told y'all we in that get somebody else to do it season. Make it happen. Whatever. If you can make everything happen for everybody else, why you think you can't make it happen for yourself? Because everybody in your face and want everything for you. Make it happen. Pull some time off from them and put that time into you. Make it happen. Ain't no excuses. Make it happen. Whoever gotta get less of your time, oh well. Maybe that'll be more time for them to focus on themselves and go through the season of healing and transformation that you're going through. Because now they can't lean on you and dump all their mess off on you. They gotta finally do something for themselves. Make them do it. Pull back. Because as long as you keep running and inserting yourself, understand you're only hindering them. You're not helping them. Love them enough to let them grow the up. I'm talking about grow the up. Because you know I had another word to insert and I decided not to say. Grow up and fend for themselves. Because I done told y'all, don't be nobody punching bag all your life. You keep letting somebody lay all their traumas and being somebody punching bag all your doggone life. Keep on. They're going to keep on dumping all that negative energy off on you. And you're going to understand why you're so weak. You don't understand why you can't. Some days you don't want to get out of bed. Because you're full of negativity. That you didn't even create. Because you letting everybody else dump their traumas off on you. Traumas that you had nothing to do with. Force them to deal with the people that caused the traumas. Because in this season, you need to work on you. It ain't no time for everybody else right now. Once you get where you want to be in life and you standing firm and strong within yourself, then maybe you'll have a little more time to, help them a little bit. But in this season, you got to think about you. Or you're going to get lost. You're going to find yourself lost and stagnant and complacent and very, very unhappy. Because you didn't choose to stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself now, because if you don't, I'm telling you, this is the season, y'all. You don't stand up for yourself, they're going to wear you dry. That cup going to be so empty, honey. It ain't going to even be a little wetness on the side or nothing. It's going to be like nothing was never there. They're going to drain you completely dry if you let them. If you let them, they're going to take everything in you. And nobody's going to be to blame but you. It's going to be totally your fault. Because you are in total control. And your vision is clear in this season, so you know better now. Because your vision is clear and you're starting to see people exactly for who they are. But some of us, I know, we still love them too much to really want to admit or accept what we're seeing. Unfortunately, it's that time. You got to accept it and believe it because it's true. It's happening. It's not an illusion, baby. It's revelation. You're right. That's exactly where I'm at. Lost beyond thoughts. I shouldn't have or feel. That's okay. You can come back though, because the first thing to do is admitting it. You're admitting the space that you're in. So that means you're admitting that there's a problem, Miss Tierra. So that means that you're in a place in your life now that you can fix it, because now you see the problem versus you being blinded to it and not even knowing that there's a problem to fix. You now know it's a problem. So now you are in total control of fixing it. However that may take. People may be mad at you. People may feel like, oh, they don't want to be around you. Oh, well, so bad, so sad. Because see, your presence wasn't helping me anyway. Within your presence, I was still lost. Within your presence, I was still hurt. Within your presence, I still wasn't happy. So what your absence is going to do for me? Nothing. What am I really losing? You see, if your presence not offering anything good in my life, what am I really losing? I love you, but I love me more. See, this is I gotta love me more season. I love me more. I finally understand that the person looking back at me is worth something. I finally understand that the person looking back at me in that mirror is not just here to be y'all punching bag or y'all dumpster, to dump off all your mess on. I finally understand that she's worthy. She's everything. And she should be valued way more than she is. And I have to understand that now that I've lived my whole life doing for everybody and being there for everybody, filling everybody's cup, I finally understand that if I don't help her, nobody's going to help her. Because everybody's looking to her to help everybody. So now I understand that I'm all she got. And I'm talking about yourself in third person. I'm all she got. So if you don't look out for her, who is? Yes, it is. I had to find out the hard way. But once I removed that blindfold off my eyes, it hurt, baby. But I'm telling you, it's necessary, Jesse. When you see it, that's my problem. Okay, Tierra, sometimes it's good to be alone. You're not really alone. You have God in yourself. Amen. Because he ain't going to never leave you or forsake you. Even in your darkest hours, baby, he's sitting right there with you. That's my problem. I love too hard. And get the bad end of the stick. And it still kept, no matter how much people hurt you, you still want to help them. But you're doing yourself a disservice. You're doing yourself a total disservice because you love everybody around you but you. And in the end, while those people finally find their happiness, you've wasted so much of your life and your time focusing on them. Now, one day they find their happiness and you still find yourself in a complacent state where they left you because they dumped off all their negativity on you. Even the days that you chose or wanted to be happy, here they go. You could be having an amazing day. Here they go calling you or coming over here with their problems. So now they done messed up your whole day too. Because now you said you can't find no happiness because you so worried about them. But then see, once they get up and they get happy, they figure their life out and they gone. Now they want to look back at you like, oh, she always just looks so sad. Every time I go around, her vibes off. I get tired of it. Okay, see, those same people forget. They could completely forget what they've done to you. They completely forget all they mess that they dumped off on you. You know? They ain't gonna sit there and listen to all your problems like you listen to theirs. Because they ain't got time for that, baby. They don't got time for that. Oh, she always negative. She always got something going on in her life. I get sick of that. That's the kind of stuff they'll give you. That's the kind of backlash they're gonna give you. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of backlash they're gonna give you. They ain't gonna be willing to let you dump off like they can just drop off and dump off. See, they ain't gonna give you that, but you gave it to them. But they ain't finna allow you to let, they ain't finna allow you to be, you know what I'm saying, they're not gonna allow themselves to be your dump off site. Like you're allowing yourself to be their dump off site. You know? We'll allow ourselves to be a lot of people dump off site. That's what I hear already. Even trying to be happy. See? That's what I'm telling you. They ain't finna allow themselves to be your dump off site, even for a moment. They ain't gonna sit back and say, well, she always been there for me. And anytime I had troubles, I could go talk to her. And she always made me feel better. Oh no, when it's your problems, now you always negative. You always sad. She always bring negative energy. See, they don't want that in their life. They ain't as open to it as you have been. So if you don't decide to choose you in this season, nobody's going to choose you. Understand, nobody is going to love you like you should love yourself. See, God going to love you through it all. But these family and friends and spouses and all that, that's supposed to love us so much, honey, that love will come with conditions. You understand? That love come with conditions. And see, that's the hardest reality for us all to face. Because even though you love unconditionally, a lot of their love come with conditions. And those conditions are always to make sure that they are first. When you love, you see yourself as completely last. Because you feel like I want everybody else around me happy. I'm not even thinking about my own happiness. Because I want to see all them happy. I find happiness in their happiness. You see what I'm saying? They don't see us the same way we see them. Yeah, I'm sorry I gotta mute. They coming. I tell y'all. I just want to come on here and pour into you all to let you all know that God loves you. And so do I. And in this season, you will starting another week. Come tomorrow. Be better. Make sure you're doing that one step closer to being where you want to be. And understand the people that are around you that can't understand in this season that you put yourself first, those ain't the people that's supposed to be around you anyway. Because again, what they are, they're takers. They ain't giving nothing, but they're trying to take everything. And if you allow them, they're going to take everything from you. And you know what? In the end, the only person going to be at fault is you because you allowed it and you knew better. You saw yourself being mentally drained. You saw yourself slowly wavering. You saw yourself asking God more than you used to. Like, God, why does it seem like everything in my life going wrong? You saw those things happening. You wasn't blinded. You saw them happening. You felt them happening. But you chose to continue on that same journey anyway, because this is the journey where you feel like your family will love you more, your spouse will love you more, everybody will love you more, but you forgot about loving you. You forgot about your own self loving you, but you want everybody else to love you. In the midst of it, you got to understand you can't make everybody happy. It's going to be some people that's going to be unhappy with your decision to choose you, but that's their problem, not yours. That's a them problem. That's a them problem. Okay? They got to get it. Have a beautiful, blessed rest of your evening. Justice that say amen. You're right. Pure facts. Becoming one, you're preaching the word. Thank you, Rant Big 50. Yeah. Let them worry about that. That's their problem. That ain't your problem. It ain't your problem to explain why you putting yourself first. That don't deserve an explanation. It is what it is. If you stick around or you don't, either way, ain't no sweat off my back. Because whoever God want in my life gonna be in my life. And me putting myself first wouldn't be a reason for them not to want to be in my life. See, that's just revealing who you are. If you got a problem with me putting myself first, you the problem. You got your own stuff you need to work out. I can't fix you and you can't fix me. So we can't do nothing for each other. So you go on with your life and so will I. And I send you in prayer and love and want nothing but the best for you. But we can no longer coexist, period. Because you don't want what's best for me. While I want everything that's the best for you. So see, we're not in alignment anymore. It's time to cut ties. Becoming a woman, you have a wisdom of an old soul. I've heard that before, though. I think I've just went through so much in life, ran with Big 50, that I went through so much turmoil in my life, and I've seen so much and been through so much that you finally understand that the most times the people that love you most are the people that really don't love you at all. Sometimes the people you think, let's just say, love you the most really don't love you at all. And that's a hurting feeling, but it's a fact sometimes. And like I said, in this season, I don't want none of y'all to miss out on what's coming for y'all. So in this season, it's going to be revealed. So just prepare yourself. Tighten down, baby, because the road may not be easy, but it's going to be what it's going to be. So we're going to be prepared for it because we know what's going through. We know what's going on. You really do have a beautiful soul. Thank you so much. All y'all do as well. I believe that about all y'all. I love coming on here. Y'all know we love chit-chatting and inspiring and pouring into each other. And it's very important to me because even if nobody's pouring into you all week, I try to make sure that I come on here and pour into y'all as much as I can. Because even if nobody do, I want to give y'all something. When y'all leave off this live with me, I always want to make sure I pour a little bit in your cup. You distinguish the difference between how much I've added to your life. But I definitely never want to take anything away from it. Everyone have a blessed and prosperous day. I got to get, that was my sick husband calling from another room. I got to go get to him. I just gave him some soup. He probably about to bring it back up, but I just had to come check in on y'all, okay? Just know that may your today be better than yesterday. May your tomorrow be better than today. Every day that God blows that breath in your body, you're one step closer to your season. Y'all have a blessed day. And again, come on now, let's get to stepping. Let's get to stepping, y'all. Time waits on no man. And don't fumble yourself worrying about the world. And I'm out.